Okay, give it a few minutes, Malibu. Little sweetie, just a purring. You've been up here a while. Oh, you want one of these. You want this. You want this? Well, you can't have that because you might choke on the little thing. Hi, Dawn. How you doing? Hi, Laverne. Kat. Terry. Oh, this chair. I am going to get a new chair. This one just does not fit under my table right. Constantly sinking or above. I got to get some new. The armrest is what it is. It's the armrest won't fit above or below. So I'm constantly banging into my table with the armrest. So I got to get a new chair. I think I'll get one for my birthday. Get a new chair for my birthday, even though this one's not that old. Hubster will take it downstairs at his computer. So, hi, Arlene, Janet. Okay, babe, no, I'm still right here. No. Let's see. Keeks, Brooke, Judy O. Scrolling. Arlene, Christina. Sip of lemon water. Yes, Cloud. Let's see. Ellen. Let me get a bite of banana. Get my voice going here. Me. So, yeah, good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Get a bite of banana here. Let's see. Missy. I think I've caught everybody so far. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Terry, I didn't even look to see if you had done a prompt. I've been busy and getting happy mail and other mail, and I put together 6 kits this morning. So y'all didn't have to watch me put together. I put together some Valentine's kits for giveaway today. So I've been busy this morning. And then I smacked the crap out of my foot on the shelf. So I have it wrapped up in ice as we speak. Taped. I taped a ice pack around my foot. So there's that. You did post? Okay, Terry, let me go look. I haven't been over there to see. All right, let's see. And Tina, let me keep Tina's here. She posted I don't see Tina yet in here. Hi, Mary. Let me keep this. There's the photos. Let me look for Terry's. Oh, there she is. Let me get all the prompts there. And we'll look at this together in a minute, Terry. Let's see. Mary, Debbie. I know, isn't she? Belinda. Well, I'll move her in a minute. Let's see. So yeah, I'm looking to see who else I missed. Okay, so I got Terry's and Tina's saved here. There's probably more stuff we can show as we go, but I haven't had a chance to do all that yet. Even though I got up this morning at 3:45. Got up at 3:45. Hubster got up at the same time, had my coffee and did all this stuff. And here it is, 8:30, and I still have things I need to get done. Hi, Linda, Miriam, I said hi to Ellen. Who else? So yeah, so glad to have everybody here. I did some Valentine. I made this little wristlet. I sewed on these little heart beads onto this elastic stretchy stuff. And of course, I already had the bracelets from Denise. Then I had this, and she's seeing that. Look, she sees that. I have another one. I put it on my little snail over here. So I know. And then I got my pink lights. I just thought because this is the closest to Valentine's that I'm going to stream. So I thought it would be fun to do all the pink stuff. I know, right, Arlene? probably take this one off while I'm coloring. It may not be in the way. I know I can't color with one on here, so I had made this one. Uh-oh, don't pull it off, Dee Dee. You know, pull it off. Oh no, no. Yes, very festive, right, Keeks? Let's see, there's Fuzzy Falcon and I said hi to Judy. Oh, yeah, I'll have to take this. I'm not going to put my foot up there, but I have my foot with the washcloth, the ice pack, and it's wrapped in tape because I smacked. I mean, it turned blue immediately. It turned blue immediately. It's the top of my foot. Ugh. So anyway, Belinda, there's Tina. So I don't want to leave it on until the whole foot turns blue because of ice. But anyway, so we'll be coloring with foot paint. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Got new lenses. I can barely read the chat. Oh, are they too strong? Put your other ones back on. Put your other ones back on, Kat. You might need to get a readjustment if you can't even read. That's not good. Didn't they test you when you went in to pick them up? Didn't they, let you read something? And yeah, well, it'll be fine, Terry. It's not gushing blood or anything like that. It's just I'm going to have a big bruise on the top of my foot. That's all. Let's see. Get down and to read. No, I'm fine, Ellen. Trust me. You know how many toes I've broke over my life. Let's see. Tina said only 15 minutes with ice on what's on my foot, Tina. It's on my foot. Let's see. I wasn't even going to say anything. I wasn't even going to say anything to y'all because I know yes, just never mind. It's fine. Let's see. So I'm trying to see what Kat said about her glasses. Got new lenses and can't. Okay, so they didn't check you while you were there. The others are in. I'm not sure. The others are in. Well, anyway, Kat, you'll have to go get them to recheck your eyes if you can't read. That's you. They usually make you read while you're there. Make sure everything is okay. Arlene, you're cute. The others are in a bag. Oh, okay. All right. Well, if you need to take the day off, Cheshire, we'll have to just get along without your posting links. So y'all just don't be expecting Kat to post any links today with her new glasses, okay? They'll give her a break today. Give her a break. Let's see. Scrolling. All right. Well, it looks like I've said hi to everybody so far. Thanks everybody for being here. I'll be moving her in a minute. And so yeah. All right. Well, put it in caps if you're talking to me. Put it in caps. It looks a little dark, and I know that's because the white fur is sucking the light out of the room. Put in caps if you're talking to me. Hi, Lynn. I won't think you're yelling. Missy, because I will miss people. I do miss people. Hey, Katie, Kathleen. I found an old pair and can see now. Okay. But seriously, you need to make sure that they gave you the right prescription. Because if you can't read, then something's not right. I'm surprised they'd let you walk out of there without being able to read, Kat. That's unusual. All right, let's see. All right, well, I guess we can move on. Yeah, she is sweet. She's a sweetie. She really is. And she's just a purring. You can't probably hear her, but she's just a purring. But she's going to have to move over. Oh, so let me show you. I got some Happy Mail. I got, let's see what I got over here. Hang on. I don't see Ginger Cat Pam. She's probably still streaming with Di. But she sent me a birthday card from her and Harley. Harley's one of her cats. So she made this. So thank you, Pam. I already thanked her over on her channel. And then let's see, what else did I get here? This is from, no, this is from, I think this is from Starla. Let's see. Yeah, I got this from Starla. Hubster went down to the post office and checked my post office box. Um, she's not that close to the microphones over there. All right, baby, you have to move over, move over. Um, Starla sent me sending you birthday wishes after watching you fill your art journals with beautiful and colorful pieces of paper. I think you might need this new glue stick. Thank you for continue to share your art and knowledge with all of us. Y'all ready? Starla thinks we needed this. I love it. Look how big this glue stick is. Look, here's the marbles. Oh my gosh, Starla. Malibu's looking at me like, what are you laughing at? Right, Tina? Oh my gosh. So yeah, thank you, Starla. We'll be using, I'm not going to glue anything today. I'm going to color today. But yeah, let's see let's see what we got here. Just scroll scroll. Let me see if I can, there we go. It looks like deodorant. Oh my gosh. So we'll I'm going to keep this. It's by Doris, the brand Doris, and I'm going to keep it handy right here because we will use that next week. I have Poor Toast designed a new book for me. At my request, I should say. He designed a new book at my request. I have 2 copies coming. They'll be here Monday. I'm not going to tell y'all what they are. Y'all have to wait till Monday. But yeah, so we'll and I got my little note here from Starla. So that's too cute. So we'll collage with that next week. I know, right? So anyway, I'm going to collage next week because I have a new collage book by Poor Toast coming. And all right, I think I'm going to take my ice pack off my foot now. It's going to start dripping, I think. It's going to start melting. Let me tear the tape off. There we go. All right. It's only one little spot of blood. All right, let me go take this in the bathroom. Hang on. All righty. So, let me look at it. Ooh, it looks pretty bruised, but it'll be okay. Oh, Kat, now don't go out of your way, Kat. You know, if your eyes, if they're bothering you seriously. Hi, Heart House. Let's see, who else did I miss? So, anyway, change the label on the glue. No, I wouldn't do that to anybody, Judy. Judy, you're devious. Judy's got a little devious bone in her body. I might expect that from Janet. Oh my gosh. No, Janet's she's just a snark. She's not mean. She's just snarky. All right. Let's see. Hi, Butter Roll. Let's see. Actually, you have several bones. Okay. All right. So I'm going to color in this new, and I'm going to move the lights out of the way when I start coloring because I don't want them to distract us from, I'll just move them up there. I've already picked some skin tones, although I might make her green or, a light blue, these elves, Yeah, Arlene. We love you, Arlene. All right, so I'm going to, let's just put the lights up here out of the way so they're not, and I'm going to zoom in more anyway. Right, Malibu? And so I'll go ahead and flip through the book again. I'll flip through it one more time, and then we will pick. I haven't picked a page yet. Malibu, you're casting a shadow upon my work. You're casting a shadow. I would give this to you to play with, but these come off, and I don't want you to choke on one. Yeah, I know. I know it looks fun, doesn't it? But I don't want you to choke on a heart. I think I'll take that one off. I'll take this big pink one off because it's going to distract us. She's going to be. So let's see. Okay, so this is Fantastic Creatures. It's by Thunder Bay Press. It doesn't have a specific artist mentioned. All right, I'm going to zoom in. And there we go. All right, baby. Yeah, I know. You're going to have to just move over just a little. There we go. And it is one-sided, so which is good because I'm going to use alcohol markers. So I say any names. Tina. Oh, well, here, before we get to, let's go ahead and Tina, I was talking earlier. I saw when I brought up IG to look for Terry's prompts, I saw one of yours. Let me go ahead. I took snapshot, screenshots, so it's easier for me to zoom in and everything. So let's see. Let's crop this. And so Terry Brett did this. The prompts were kimono, cathedral, eel, desert world, and crow. And I'm looking at it for the first time too. You go over on Instagram. It's Terry Brett 3. And so let's see what it says here. Got the little kimonos. There's a big cathedral in the back. Eel is a crow is carrying off an eel. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, shut up, whining. You don't even taste good. Saying to the eel. And the little girl saying, is that a mirage? Talking about the cathedral. And the eel's going, don't drop me here. I need water, not sand. Oh, because they're in the desert. That's so good. That's so good, Terry. If y'all want to see it better, go over to IG at Terry Brett 3. Oh my gosh, that's so good, Terry. Thanks, Cat. Cat put a link there. Yeah, exactly, Belinda. And then Tina, let me crop hers down too. She did, and Tina is Catacomic 64. Wait a minute, let's see. Catacomic 64 on Instagram, and she did this one, and it's Enchanted Galaxies. I'm not going to be able to pronounce the person's name, but she used polychromos and gel pens. So go look at Catacomic 64. I love the colors in this one, Tina. You did good in the color selection. There goes Malibu. She has a blanket, a big fluffy blanket right behind me. So she's good. So, oh, so cute. Good job, Tina. Does anybody else want me to shout you out on IG? Debbie, have you posted today or yesterday? Let me go back over to IG. Let's see if I can do. Look up Debbie. Search. What she got going on? Oh, she does have a new one. She's colored in Dream Voyage, and I'm not going to be able to pronounce that name. Well, I can't even pinch and drag. But she did this one out of Dream Voyage. Very nice. I was right. Debbie has this very vibrant color scheme that she uses. Look at the little faces and the flowers. And I almost always can recognize Debbie. So, when she changes color schemes, I'm going to go, oh, Debbie changed color schemes. So let me see who else. Does anybody else want me to shout you out your IG art? Let me know. Let's see. I think that's nobody's saying anything. You're welcome, Debbie. Now I got lemon water hiccups. Let's see. I know, right, Tina? She does. Hi, Shelly. I think Shelly's done something recent. Let me look over there. Shelly. Let's see. let's look at Shelly. She's working in the Scabby. Okay, 3 days ago she posted this. She's working this is her pink page using the prompts of circle, sticker, use a rubber stamp, ice cream cone from Angela. She's naming all the things that she used. So go follow Shelly Allred or Shelly K Allred, and here's her pink page. So she's working on her Scabby. I've seen her do quite a few things actually recently. Yeah, she's got a whole bunch of new Scabby stuff. So go follow Shelly Allred, and oh, you're welcome, Shelly. I'm glad you got it. You're welcome. So yeah, go follow Shelly. She's got a whole bunch of new Scabby pages, and y'all have plenty of time if you want to get in on the scavenger hunt, Janet's scavenger hunt. I don't know if Janet has a link handy, or Kat might have the link handy. There's Shelly's IG to the scavenger hunt prompt list, and you have till April 1st to get them into to tell Janet that you got your at least 90 of the 100 prompts done in a book, on a paper, in a however you want to do it. You got to collect those 90, at least 90 of the 100 prompts that were given out on New Year's Eve. And then Janet gives you 3 months to do them all. So you have plenty of time to do them. And so you still have a month and a half now, if you want to join in. And you just have to let Janet know when you have them all that have them done, and she'll put you on the list for a nice giveaway. There we go. Cats, there we go. They both put it in. So there you go. So let's see, what else do we got going? All right, let me go ahead and flip through the book here. Again, it is Fantastic Creatures. I got this at Books A Million over the weekend. I showed y'all a picture. Hang on, let me go get I showed, and I did post it on Instagram too, but let me just go over to my photos because it's easier for me to zoom in. When I went to Books A Million, and they have this whole new color book section close to the front of the store. Those, and you can, if you're on IG, you can go zoom in on them. But so this is from the other angle, and these are all the cute books over here. So, and I showed what books I got on Monday. So if you want to see those, it's my last stream. Oh, let's see. I almost dropped the Scabby link too, but Janet and Kat yeah, they're well, especially Kat. She's always like, Janet, sometimes. Tina, you're no slacker when it comes to dropping in links. So anyway, this book is perforated, and I will tear the page out. It is one-sided, which is good because use alcohol markers. It does bleed through. The weight's, I don't know, maybe 60, maybe. It's not copy paper weight. So Tina the paper snob, and she knows she's the one that named herself that. Hi, Lisa W. So I don't know which one I want to do yet. Like I said, I haven't picked what I want to do. But it so reminds me of Tolkien vibes, Lord of the Rings and the characters and the orcs and the creatures and the goblins and the elves and then I thought, when I get to it here in a minute, I don't know which one I want to do yet, but I thought of this one guy. I was thinking, what was his name? Was it Ryder? And somebody answered, no, it was Strider. So I'll get to him in just a minute. So I'm not sure which one I want to do. Do I want to do a creature? Do I want to do, I've done quite a few dragons, but him. Couldn't think of the name. Was it Ryder? And then somebody put in chat, it was Strider. So that's what he reminds me of. So, lots of dragons. and elves. I really like this one. Just very, I don't know, just something about it I like this one. But so I don't know what I want to do. Do y'all have a preference of what y'all would like me to do? Creature wise? Do you want me to do one of the elf girls or what do y'all have a hankering to see me color? Yeah, right, Shelley? Did you go? Did you go to a Books a Million to see, or are you just talking about the picture I posted? Do the lion? I don't know. That's kind of basic. I don't. I mean, it's not. It's but it's kind of like I don't know. Male. Tina wants a male elf. All right, we got a couple male elves, two lions. See, I always go for the girl, do the pretty girls, but I was thinking about doing one of the orcs of the giants. But I do have the female and male right here toward the front. Them. What about them? What do y'all think? Them too? Put him in. Janet. I do like doing people. How about this one? Y'all like this one? Uh, oh, they closed one near. See, they closed my Barnes and Noble that was closest to me, Shelley. They closed my Barnes and Noble. Now I got to go up north of Atlanta to Barnes and Noble, up by where Denise lives. Well, by the way, Denise now is moving. She's got a new job, so she's moving into just north of Atlanta. She was up way up on the Tennessee border. She was three and a half hours away from me. Now she's only going to be what 45 minutes, Shelley. 45 minutes if she's just north of Atlanta from me. So that'll be good. She's been wanting to meet up with Shelley at one of Shelley's art retreats. So, yeah. So anyway, let's see. The male and female one. Okay, I guess the older wizard guy. Terry likes the wizard guy. All right, let's see here. He was toward the back. Him, the wizard guy. You want me to do the wizard? It's got a lot of background. It's hard. It's going to be hard for y'all to see me color because it's tiny. I'm going to go with this. We might change we'll see how it goes. All right, so we're going to color with this. Let me get a background here to put it on because it's going to bleed through. And plus, I like to have a test, place to test the colors. So I did pick some skin tones. I just picked skin. I didn't pick like a green or I could give them a green tint. Y'all know I've done that before. Give them a green tint. Let's see. Now, yes. Now I say I'll see her. I say I'll see her more often, but her job, is going to take up a lot more time. She'll have less driving time, but she's working more hours now. So we'll see though. It is closer. So anyway, all right, let's see. Do I want a green tint to them? Let's see here. Let's see what color here. No, that one needs a refill. Let's put it up there where the refills go. Let's see here. That's not the right color green. Let's try. That may be too green, but I'll hold it out. Let's see. That's too bright. I'm just kind of looking for a green that I can use as like a shading. Maybe that one might work. All right, we'll roll with that. Oh, wait, let's see what this one looks like. That's too brown. Okay, we'll just go with this lighter green. If I add any green shadowing or shading. All right, let's turn the brightness down just a tad here. Yes, yes, exactly, Shelley. All right, so let's go ahead and move this in here so you can kind of see here, here. All right, let's just start with some. Let's just start with some skin tones. I think we'll start with their faces. Let's see what I want to start with here. That's kind of pink. I just tried to pull some random skin tone colors. That's a little on the yellow side. They're going to look a little with the green. They really look a little. Let's see, oh, that's a high. I got some pinks over here for like cheeks or something like that. That's too orange. Maybe I need to pick another color. Maybe I don't have enough colors here. um, well, maybe I'll start with that's a little yellow. We'll make them a little on the yellow side. So I'm just going to base coat them. I'm just going to base coat them right now, get a full on base coat on them, and I'm going to make them both the same color. Y'all know I do all kinds of skin tones, elves and, creatures. We can do them, blue, green, pink, any color. But I'm just going to go with this for now. I'll zoom in a little more when we do some more detail. And y'all know I like to do marker and color pencil. So we'll see how this goes. And don't forget, here in a little bit, I already pre-made the kit, some Valentine kits. Pre-made some Valentine kits for giveaways. So y'all don't have to watch me make the kits. It's all the same stuff from the last Valentine giveaway. And so I put together a couple of, I think that should be there. I put together a couple, well, 6, 3 US, 3 international Valentine kits for giveaways because this is the closest to Valentine. That's why I have my pink lights here. But that's kind of distracting when I'm coloring, so I moved them out of the way. This one's getting a little low too. I have another one of these, another Y. I don't want to try to dig it out right now. We'll just roll with it. It's a little starting to dry out, but all right, let's see. She's got a band right there and there. Okay, do I have any more skin? His hand is really got kind of gloved up there. All right. Let's see. Hi, Jackie. All right, it's a little bright again. Start it back down. There we go. All right, let's see. Maybe let's add a little green. Let's go ahead and add some green. I'm going to need another, let's see. I'm going to need it. While it's wet, you want to kind of blend if there's going to do any kind of blending. But this is really just going to be kind of hard shadows for to go over with other colors. Just kind of like they have a tint, like a green tint to them, which will probably be mostly covered up anyway. But I thought that might be kind of cool. We'll see. We'll see if it works. And I think I'll give them both green eyes too. Be very Irish, or which is it, Scotland or Ireland that has the elf and fairy folklore the most? I'm sure they both do. Terry, what do you say, Terry? Terry's in UK, but she would know. I don't see Tori here. I'd ask Tori's in Ireland. Who's got the most folklore for fairies and elves and stuff. Ireland, you would think, Terry? Okay. Give some extra shadows here. I don't read a lot of the fantasies. You know, Samantha reads a lot of the fantasies. I don't read a lot of the fantasies. Of course, the fantasies today are probably on, worlds that are, not our world. So, um, and the Irish and what do you call it? Wales and the mysteries and the like. I love the Sister Fidelma, from 1100s. They have their folklore and stuff, but they don't have fairies floating around. I mean, uh, so I don't read a lot of the history of them. I probably did back when I was reading more fiction, but now I don't read as much fiction as I used to. I do like my what do you call it? Cozy mysteries, but yeah, I read more nonfiction these days and art books. So I do read a lot of art biographies and stuff like that. If y'all have any comments on the, let's see, Fuzzy said, I don't know about UK, but we have a lot of fairies. Oh, all right, Fuzzy, let's behave. Fuzzy, behave if you want to stay, Fuzzy. All right, let's see. Um, I like that though. I like that green. All right, just a little undertone. All right, now let's see. I might need to get up here and get another. That's still a little orange. I'm trying to get just the right color. That's too dark. I'm going through my markers here to find that one's pretty good. Let's see if that's a little. Okay, that'll work, but I need a shader. I mean a blender. Let's see which one I need. I need a light for a blender. Let's try this one. Too dark, but I almost like that color better. Let's see. Yeah, I do. I like this color better. All right, now let me find a blender. And I don't mean a blender like that's an actual blender marker, but I need a color, a light color to blend. There we go. That's good. That should work. Anyone remember the old 1959 movie Dark? Yes, with Sean Connery. Sean Connery, my man Sean. My man Sean is in that one. Let's see here. How dark is this? Let's just roll with this for a minute. Yeah, y'all know I love me my Sean Connery. Okay, now I'm going to need my light color again in a minute. Yes. And Hubster even knows how much I like Sean Connery. Although as handsome as he was, as much as I liked him in James Bond, he rocked The Hunt for Red October. That was he was yeah. Hunt for Red October, he looked amazing. Just saying. Hi, Angie. Do y'all remember? Have y'all watched the Hunt for Red October? I think it came out probably in the 80s, maybe. I'm not sure the year of the movie. We usually watch it every now and then when it comes back on. Let's see. Hi, Flo. I just love saying that. Hi, Flo. So I'm kind of trying to blend into the green a little bit and leave it like, kind of just a tint, a green tint to them. You did, Ellen? You liked The Hunt for Red October? That's the kind of books that I would used to read too. You know, spy novels, and of course I read all of James Bond. I think when all before I even saw the movies. I think they might have been rated at the time. I don't. They didn't have R. Maybe it was R because I didn't have PG back then. I think that GR. They didn't. I don't remember the ratings, but when I was of the age of to read James Bond, I think they. I mean, later, of course, maybe 14, 15, I'd seen the movies on reruns because they weren't at the theater again. But when they came out at the theater in the 60s, I we were too young, my sisters and I. They wouldn't have liked him anyway, my sisters. But I read all the books. So I read all the books before I saw the movies. James Bond and some of those type of paperback uh, paperback spy novels. So, something like that. What do y'all think? Do I need to zoom in more or can y'all see? Should I zoom in one? You'll have to tell me because sometimes it's too close, sometimes there, that's probably a little better. Let's see. Okay, Angie, well, thanks for stopping in. Is one of your favorite books and movies? He was. Yeah, I love Sean Connery in that. And usually I don't like the movies when I've read the books. The books are always better. But when you have Sean Connery in it, it's always better in the movie. Uh, oh, you bought the TV too. Oh, okay, Angie. I thought you said you were on the go. Okay. Hi, Devin. So, all right. So I'm liking them with a little green tint to their skin, like that. And yeah, so let's see what we can do about some of their clothes. I didn't pick any clothes colors or anything like that, but that's a good brown. I'm imagining them in wool and leather. It's a good leather color. Let's see. Let's maybe do some. Let's pick out some of the leather here with this color. A band in his hair here, the edge of his equipment carrying stuff, equipment carrying stuff. And let's see, that would be something right there. Just kind of following it along here. And you can take a lot of time and a lot of detail when especially when you get into the pencils. And I'll probably cut this off the edge here. I'll cut this down and mount it on black cardstock. Let's see. Are we good here on the lighting? Let's see. Are we focused? Let's see. Maybe we'll focus again. There we go. All right. Let's see. She's going to have some leather trim on her outfit. Is this close enough for you guys? All right, let's see. This, I think I want it to be like copper. I want that like to be a copper Celtic kind of knot thing. Same thing for her outfit here. She might have a little leather trim there, but I want that to be like some metal and I'm not sure some back fabric. I'll probably have maybe some dark green. So I'm already gone into the Celtic. So, okay, thanks, Devin. Thanks, guys. All right, so let's see. Oh, there's a little piece of ear right there. Maybe I'll get a little bit more shading in here while I've got this. She's got muscles too. Like that. All right, let's put a little more on him. Yeah, we're supposed to go out, take Cam and Samantha and me and Hubster and Denise go out to eat. You know where Avalon is, right, Shelly? And go out there, but it's supposed to have 90% chance of rain on Sunday. And Hubster's just getting over and it's like an outdoor, like little, it's really pretty and little streets and little avenues that you can go shopping and little restaurants and stuff, but it's all outside. It's all outdoors. I mean, not the shops. You go inside the shops. But anyway, so if it's got 90% chance of rain, you know, Hubster's just getting over a head cold. I don't want him out in the rain, and he don't want to be out in the rain. We won't want to be out in the rain anyway. So we might have to postpone that. That's going to be for my birthday weekend. Um, yeah, exactly, Tina. Plus, I want to shop at the paper source. I want to go to Blick. I want to do some things. And we don't want to do it in the rain. You know what I mean? So we might postpone go meeting up with them until the next weekend. So, which that's fine. I mean, it's my birthday month. You love Avalon? Yeah. So, all right, where was it? Oh, let's go back to the leather here. All right, she's got some little leather ties in her hair here. Or it could be ribbon, but I'm making it leather. All right. I'm kind of just taking my time, picking out things. Is that a hand back? Let's see. Wait a minute. Is that her hand back there? What is that right there? Can't really tell. Do I want to make it her hand? I could. Right back in there. Like she's got her hand closed like that. All right, let's do this little piece here. It's just hard to get us all together because Samantha's finishing up all her school. She graduates in May, so she's got all these fashion shows and fashion design things going on. And Cameron works, all on the weekends. So it's hard to get everybody together. And this weekend, Sunday would have been a perfect day, but it's going to rain. So, way. All right, that's looking good. Her little dress here. Let's put some details in the dress here. Or shirt, whatever it is she's wearing. And then this looks like metal back here, like he's got some kind of armor on. And let's see here, and some designs in there. So I'm going to want to do some of this brown, like outfit that he's going to shirt. I'm going to want it to be, I said that something about an outfit, and Hubster goes, "Outfit? You mean?" Anyway, he's funny. All right. Let's see. Now, do I want them to have, you almost want them to have orange red hair, Celtic type, you know. So, do I want to do that? Let's see here. That's too pink. Let's just put that's coral. I don't even want coral. So, let's put the coral away. Let's see. I'm gonna have to play here a minute. I'm gonna have to test some. Oh, there we go. That's the color I want. Thank you, Kat. Hi, Ambient. Hi, Tex. Well, did Dee Dee get the new? Where did I get it? I got it at Books a Million. I got it at Books a Million, but I think Kat found it on Amazon. So, Fantastic Creatures coloring, and it's by Thunder Bay Press. Yeah. Look at that cover with the glittery embossed cover. I'll give you the ISBN. 9781 6672 08510, and it's $16.99. Of course, I get discounts and stuff and coupons and all that at my bookstores. So, but that's the retail price of it. All right, let's see now. Let's go ahead and do their hair. And I'm going to want this color, and let's test this color. That's almost too much the same. Let's test this yellow one. That would probably be good. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do the shading of their hair real quick. All right, are y'all enjoying this? Like I said, on Monday, I'll have a new Portos book that I asked for him to design one in this theme, and he did, and I ordered 2 copies, so it will be here Friday, and we're gonna do a, I don't know if I'll do a disc or a collage in my art journal. Do y'all have a preference when I do collage? Do y'all like me to do collage the discs, or do you like it better in my art journals? Thank you, Tina. Of course, Tina, you're going to enjoy it. You're a colorist. Hi, Desert Nails. Do y'all have a preference of whether collage? If I make a collage in my red book, or if I do it on a disc? Do y'all have a preference? It doesn't matter because it's the same process. It's just on a different surface. Thanks, Keeks. Because I don't really care. I can make prints off of my art journal. It's a little harder to make prints off the disc, the round disc. Although I've done it, but it's a little hard to see. This is a little more rusty orange than it looks way down here, but y'all don't have a preference? Okay. Let's get our braids in here. see another little spot where what. So what are y'all working on this week? Are y'all? I know some of y'all are doing the scavenger hunt. What else are y'all working on? Who is making the book? Making the book? You mean this book? Q? This is put out by Thunder Bay Press. It doesn't have a specific artist name, if that's what you're talking about. Ellen's working in her fairy journal. Let's read some chat here. Hi, Karen. Said hi to Missy. Knitting Olympics, knitting a top out of silk linen. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you want to post pictures or have you got that far yet, Tex? Arlene's working on a diamond painting of a grandma diamond painting. Oh, what? Yeah. I was asking to collage on. Have you seen any of my collages, Q? Yeah. And I do the same process when I collage, whether it's on a disc, a wood disc, a round wood disc, or if it's in an art journal. I do the same techniques in either one. So that's why I was asking, does it matter to y'all if I do collage mixed media on a disc or in the journal? I'll show my journal in a minute. Let's see. Christine's working on Scabby. If y'all have to be brave and say, show my stuff. It's on Instagram. Show it. Show it. You'll have to let me know if you want me to, shout you out. Okay, let's see. See if I got all the hair started there. Shelly, Scabby, and making a necklace for my niece. Okay. Angie's working on bowls, which she sells through Jacqueline. And I never can remember. Lovely's Crafting Lodge. And if Kat wants to put a link in there, she usually sells on Fridays. Jacqueline does. We call her Jay. Lovely's Crafting Lodge. She sells off of on YouTube on Fridays about 4:00 ish. So on Monday, what Q? You have to put more stuff, guys. Oh, there's Jacqueline right there. There's Jacqueline. Lovely's Crafting Lodge. Are you selling this Friday, Jacqueline? Jay? And she sells Angie's bowls whenever Angie sends them in to her to sell. Let's see. Desert Nails. I just realized I don't have any good goals for the week. Just cleaning goals. Well, cleaning goals are good too. Or cleaning and organizing. I like to put it in the organizing category because it just sounds more. Thanks, Kat. Yes, she's selling on Friday. Okay, so there y'all go. Go follow Lovely's Crafting Lodge so you'll get a notification when she sells or when she does videos too, but let's see. All right, so now I'm going to take the lighter color and just kind of go in there and just kind of blend that out. It's kind of a creamy yellow color just to get a base going here. And I'll go back in and like add some details in their little eyes. They're very tiny, so I can't get too much in there, but we'll add some highlights. And of course, I can always go back in here with pencil, which I usually do. Ambiance said, working out of my yokai coloring book and going to learn how to watercolor tiger skin texture. Oh, wow, you're ambitious. I don't know what the yokai coloring book is. It's a Japanese one, obviously. Portos, yes. Is it, is what for port? You mean, oh, Kat's asking Q a question. Okay. I'm going to use the new Portos book that he designed at my request. I'm going to use it on Monday to make the collage. I just didn't know if y'all prefer me to work in the art journal or on the wood discs. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, y'all need to go watch some of my collage. Uh, Go look at my playlist. I have a collage playlist. This is getting a little, just try the other side here. I just want to blend this in here. But I think I have a refill for this one. Y21. Do I have a, I thought I had a Y21 refill. Not seeing it right handy. Not seeing it right handy. Okay. All right. I'll start there. Now I want her outfit. I want her to have, well, I do want him some of this trim in here. Like it looks almost like he could be wearing a vest. Let's get like an Irish green. Let's see what color. Oh, I'm going to throw this one away. I don't know what. I think this one's due for the trash. I don't even know what happened. What happened? What happened? That one went in directly in the trash. I know, right, Devin? Oh my gosh, that's too brown. I need something green. I don't know. I don't even know. That was a Milo. No, that one's too gray, but that's a nice gray. That's a nice BG96. That's a nice gray. Keep that handy. Let's see. Let's try this one. That's too gray. I need something a little more vibrant for the, the Irishness of it. Oh my goodness. That's a little bright, but we can shade it. We can shade it down, So let's just get some green in there. Oh wait, I got a missed a piece of her hair here. I missed a piece of the hair. And a little bit right there. Oh my goodness. Is Pam here? Ginger Callie. Hi, Ginger Callie. Thank you for my card. I showed it earlier. Thank you for the card. It's really nice of you and Harley. All right, let's see. Let's get a little bit in here. And maybe a little bit over here. And I want her to have some metal metal parts, on her outfit. And then this will be metal. This can be a cloth something. That'll be metal. And then I want his like a vest or something to be the green. again, I'm cutting all this off here and mounting it on a black cardstock, so it doesn't matter if I go over the edge here or anything like that, because that's all going to be cut off. I'll flip through the book again here in a minute so y'all can see it again. Thank you for that. Oh, you're welcome, Tex. You're welcome. I do have some giveaways here. I already put the kits together. You don't even have to watch me make the kits. I've already got them all put together. So for Valentine's Day, and I did have to take off my little. I had this on my wrist because it's I can't color that. Plus I have my bright pink. I have my bright pink Valentine lights. Oh. Hi, Cat and Paste. And if y'all don't, Cat and Paste, have you posted anything new on IG in the last couple of days? Let me go over there to IG and see. If y'all don't follow Cat and Paste, you need to follow her. Oh, Terry Brett just posted. Let me like this. Terry Brett just posted some of her scabby here. So again, if you're following Terry Brett 3, she just posted some of her scabby pages, scavenger hunt, scabby 2026. Let's see. Let me find Cat and Paste. I call her C and P, so nobody gets confused with Cheshire Cat. It's loading. It's loading. My IG in this room is a little. There it goes. Come on, come on. You want to load. All right, let me step out in the hall, or I have to turn on my data so that it loads. Hang on. Let's get it to load. Come on. All right, it's still not loading. So let me just set it down for a minute and there it goes. I was going to say it'll load in a minute. Oh, I just sat on my sore foot. Ow. Because I sit on my feet where I smacked my foot this morning. Ouch. I can't do that. That's not a good thing. All right, let's see here. Here's one where she did, well, it's a little video, so I can't really show that one. Here's one. So go follow Cat and Paste. She's got lots of videos. She does a lot of things with just crayons. And so, yeah. Cat and Paste _ And she has a YouTube channel. So let me see. Let me find something else here. She just has all different ways to color. And she uses a lot of different supplies. So y'all got to go follow her. Let's see. Ginger Callie said, I am behind and just heard thank you for the card. Oh, you're okay. Well, you've been streaming for 12 hours. You probably need to reboot. You probably just need to reboot your computer, Pam. All right, let's see here. This is going to be like, what is it called? Is it greaves? Or is greaves on the shins? Or are greaves like arms and shins? Do you know what I'm talking about? My armor is not fresh in my mind, although I've done a lot of armor commission things. I just don't remember all the different. And this is some metal, like something, waistband thing here, some kind of armor belt. So I'm just trying to find some places to put some green. Are greaves just shin guards? Or are they also arm guards? Do y'all know? What? That's true, right, Pam? You know I'm right. You're laughing at me, but you know it's true. You just need to reboot. You've used up all that temporary memory. It's all gone, Pam. It's all gone. All right, let's see here. And then her little dress or shirt here will do that. Oh. Pam streams overnight. She's on the West Coast, and she streams like starting at my time, 9 till no, probably about 10 or 11 my time. It streams all night till in the 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. So, and she streams a lot of times with Messy Di from Australia because their hours, work well when Ginger Cat Pam streams overnight. Okay, here we go. There we go. So West Coast time, PST, Pacific Standard Time, 10, which is 11, 12, 1 my time, 1 a.m. So she starts at 1 a.m. my time until like 7, 8, 9 in the morning, depending. And sometimes they switch to each other's channels. Messy Di in Australia and Ginger Cat Lady, they switch back and forth to different their channels. So I don't is Ann Laura on today? I don't know, Ellen. Ask Devin. I think ask Devin because Devin and Ellen, I mean Devin and Ann are switching back and forth. So, okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more green in there. All right, so that's pretty good. Now I've got to get in here with some, let's do his big sleeve. And then this is going to be metal, metal, metal. This is going to be metal. And do I want to do copper and silver? I don't know. Let's see. And I do need to get this hair strand here. Let's go ahead and shade the hair just a little more while we're here. Y'all know when I color, I like high contrast in my coloring. And alcohol markers, you can layer them up and get darker and darker as you layer them up. You like the green? Thanks, Cat Paste. Yeah, I'm kind of doing them, the Irish kind of elf kind of thing. And I'll show the book here again. Let me do that. Let me do this real quick, and then I'll show the book real quick. Get this in a little bit darker. Get her braids. So, is that a cat hair? Probably. Get his braids in there. Okay. Let's see. Hi, Barbara, Chicken Pot Pie Society. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Carrie. So is Carrie. Hi, Justy. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Y'all hang on. We're going to do, let's see. I was going to do, let me go ahead and do, let me back up one, and I'll flip back up two. And I'll flip through the book one more time. Let me move my pink lights out of the way. Well, I guess I could zoom back in one. And it's one-sided. It's Fantastic Creatures. You can see it's got embossed and glittery cover there. See the eyes embossed there. And it's put out by Thunder Bay Press. No specific artist named that I could see. And so it's one-sided, perforated pages, which is nice because I'll tear them out. And then when I'm done here, I'll cut this edge off and mount this on black cardstock, and it'll go in my 3-ring coloring binder. Lurking today? Okay, Justy, lurk away. Lurk away. All right, so I'm going to do another quick flip here, and then maybe about 15 minutes we'll do the giveaway. Okay, about 15 minutes. it's a nice book. It's got, a nice balance of grayscale and, heavy line art. Hi, Messy Die. There's Messy Palette. That's Di, D-I, Di, Diane. And she's in Australia. What time is it there? 10, 11. It's be close to midnight for you, isn't it, Di? Midnight for you? Barbara, look away. Tina. Oh my gosh. It's after midnight. Okay. I think, what are y'all? 13 hours ahead from the East Coast? East Coast of the States. Janet, CB, and Xandra went to Australia a couple years ago. They took a girl trip to Oz. I love this one too. I'd love to get Cameron to color this one for me. And so, yeah. And our Xandra is now, unless she's back, and I didn't see that she got back. She's in Egypt now, climbing the pyramids. Well, I don't know about Xandra climbing the pyramids with her, her knees and stuff. But she doesn't let nothing stop her, does she, Janet? Xandra, she doesn't let nothing stop her. She's in Egypt right now. Hi, sister. How you doing? 15 hours. Oh, 15 hours. Oh, from you. So that would be 15 hours from you, Pam, right? Let's see. On the West Coast. West Coast is 3 hours behind me. Okay, Arlene, thank you for stopping in. I'll go be looking. Have you posted your diamond dot piece? Let me look real quick. I might have missed Arlene posting. She's 13 from you. Yeah. So that would be 11 from me. 11 hours from me. Right? Something like that. That's a lot of, it's the next day. It's the next day. Let's put it like that. All right, let me see here. Let me go back over to IG. Let me look up Arlene. Let's see if she's posted anything. Arlene. Okay, let's see. She posted what's a t-shirt? I don't think she did that. I think she just reposted someone's t-shirt. But here's one of her cards. She made a card with some scraps. So here's one of Arlene's cards. So, and there's Arlene Atkinzel. So there's Arlene. Look at that. Nice, Arlene. She might have already gone. 14 from me, Pam said. Here's one of Arlene's diamond dots. She's got it hanging on the wall there. Look at that, guys. That's a lot of work, people. A lot of work. Thank you, Kat. She just put in Arlene's IG for me. Hi, Thunder. Let's see who else. So Barbara singing. Barbara likes to sing. We love Barbara singing. All right, so let me work on this just for another minute or two, and then we'll do our giveaway. All right, so see, I'm going to shade all that. Let me test this color. Do I want that color? Do I want this color as a shading color? Maybe. So, what do you call it? Pam, you and Di, y'all just came in. They've been streaming all night. So, did you reboot yet, Pam? We were talking about Sean Connery. Do y'all have a favorite Sean Connery movie? We were talking that other than, of course, everybody loves him as 007, but we're saying how much we liked him in The Hunt for Red October. Which green? What green is this one or that one? I use all different kinds. I have Milo. I have Master's Touch Hobby Lobby. I have um, uh, um, I'm trying to think of all the different ones. Ohuhu. I couldn't think of Ohuhu. This is a Copic. This one's a Milo. This one's a Copic. I don't have, well, I love my Copics, but I'll use for coloring. I'll use any kind of alcohol markers, with each other. The main green color is a Milo, and it's number 46 Vivid Green. Milo is, I don't even know if they make Milo. Milo was before the Ohuhus came out. We had Milo. They're probably all made by the same people. So yeah, Tina likes her Tombos. They both need coffee, Pam. Okay. All right. So now I'm just going to get a little bit of shading in here. Some of the wrinkles in the clothing here. I have to decide how I want to do the metal. Do I want to do liquid ink, like or bright gold? But I don't really want bright gold. I kind of want copper for the metal. I kind of want copper instead of like gold. Thinking, the age of, the time period rather. Let's see. You like Goldfinger? Which are your most used skin tones? Look, if you're going to get us, I would recommend, if you want to get a set of skin tone colors, a Copic set, they come in sets of, I think there's five. I think there's a set of 5 lighter skin tones and a set of 5 darker skin tones. And I think there's 5 in a pack. And they're skin tone sets. Those are the most, and they're the chow. They're the chow ones, as opposed to the sketch ones. Although you can get sets in the sketch markers too of skin tones. But if you want a more budget friendly Copic skin tone set, get the Copic chow in the skin tone light and or the skin tone dark sets. And I think there's 4 or 5 in a set. I think 5 in a set. I don't keep the packaging anymore, so I can't tell you how many's in a set. But yeah, that's what I would recommend if you're just getting started with Copics and you want skin tones. Get the chow sets. Little 5. I think there's 5 in a pack. All right, let's see. Where was I? Let's do a little bit more green up in here. All right. And I also remember I added some green tint to their skin. All right, let's see. So I've got to decide because I want it to be copper. Did somebody ever answer if the shin guards and the arm guards, are they both called greaves, or is it just the shin guards that are called greaves? Does anybody know? I can look it up. I mean, I know I can look at we can all look up anything, but I do want copper. Maybe I don't. The Stickles is too heavy. I don't want something quite that heavy. I'm going to go ahead and put green on this shin guard. I mean, this arm guard. And then I want copper, but I don't know if I want copper ink. I'm going to have to decide. Both, Terry? Okay. I'll have to look that up. That's a little trivia question for myself. Those are the kind of things that I have to know. You just have to know it. Okay, so I'm putting a little more shading in here. All right. All right. Hang on. Greaves protect the legs. All right, Tina said. Okay, let's see. Let me put this in. If greaves protect the legs, what kegs? Greaves protect the kegs. What protects? Oh, come on. The forearms. I don't have Alexa like Pam. Oh my gosh. So, you want to hear some funny things when Pam has her Alexa on. Okay. VAM braces. VAM braces. One word. VAM braces are designed for the forearms. Here are the key details. Well, I don't really want all the details, but greaves protect the legs. Forearms are protected by VAM, VAM, VAM braces. Isn't that interesting? Aren't y'all glad I looked that up? Hi, who's your mama? Um, let's see. Garden, cat, they said gardening sleeves. Gardening sleeves, girl. You're funny. I do. I actually got some of those. Let's see. Do I have them right handy? I need to take a quick break in a minute. Oh my living water. When I put those things, I had them kind of handy at one. Let me look in these little drawers here. Hang on. Is that them? There they are. There's one. There's one. Where's the other one? I know I got two. There's two. Well, no, I'll show you the one I pulled out of the drawer. I bought these and I thought these would be fun to wear on stream. They're like stockings for your arms. And they got the thumb thing here. See, they got the thumb place to put your thumb. But it's to wear for gardening. Now, I'm not going to wear these gardening. Nobody sees me in the back of my yard, any backyard anyway. That being said, I got these a few years ago just because. And I got to tell you, I did not buy them. Yeah, the thumb hole. I did not buy them for gardening. I bought them to wear on stream. I thought, how cool would these be to wear on stream? I need to find the other one so I can pull them out and wear them in the spring. I got two of them somewhere. All right, let me take a quick BRB and then we'll do the giveaway and then we'll continue on here. Okay. All right, hang on. Make sure there's no cats going to be jumping up here anywhere. All right, I'll be right back. Hang on. Okay, we'll do our giveaway. I keep wanting to sit on my sore foot. Let me make sure my hands are real dry. Sit on my sore foot that I smacked on a shelf this morning. Let me look at it. I put ice on it, so it's going to have a bruise, but I'm walking okay. But I have to remember not to sit on that foot because I sit on my foot when I'm at my desk. Okay, so let's back out. Let's back out here a minute, a little bit. There we go. All All right, this is what we're coloring here. But I already have the kits all made up. So you can't even see what's inside them. But it has all the same kind of Valentine stuff, a couple of art cards in there for you to work on, some, twine and some things for to make your own Valentines. And I made 3 US, 3 international. So let me go ahead and get my iPad. Do this. Do this real quick. So everybody hang loose a minute. Let me bring up random.org. Okay, we get our random.org here. And here's our little number generator. We'll keep that handy here. And if y'all missed it earlier, guys, when I showed little Pam's here, let me show her card again. Pam and Harley sent me this birthday card. Isn't that cute? Thank you, Pam. And Starla, I haven't seen Starla here this morning, sent me, all right, look, this is a regular size glue stick. Wait for it. Wait for it. Starla sent me this glue stick. Oh my gosh. So yeah, we'll use this. We'll use this on. Come on. I got it off a minute ago. I can't get the lid back off. Oh my gosh, I can't get the lid back. There it goes. It's like a deodorant. Starla sent this to me for my birthday. And so on Monday, we are going to collage. I don't want to, it's so hard to get. Anyway, we're going to collage on Monday with the new book that Portos designed at my request. I'm getting 2 copies. They'll be here Friday. So we're going to do that. And I will show, because somebody was asking earlier about, I'll show you the difference when I do something in a journal or on a disc. I'll go get a disc here in a minute to show y'all. Okay, so in the meantime, let's go ahead. And I think last time we did, I don't know, did we do US first last time or did we do international first? Not that it matters. We'll do international first again. International only. 1 to 100. When I type in go, wait till I type in go. When I type in go, put in a number between 1 and 100. First, international only. First 3 people closest without going over will get them a Valentine kit. I love making these little kits. It will, Janet. Okay. When I type in go, international only, 1 to 100, and I have most of y'all's addresses, but if you went and you're new and I don't have your address, you just have to be willing to send me your address, which I don't share with anybody. Yes, and no chatting while we do the giveaways because the mods have enough trouble as it is. Yes, and make sure you have live chat selected. Okay, there we go. All right, hang on, guys. Okay, there we go. All right. And I already peeled and sealed, but I always also, just because I don't trust the edges of mail to not catch in the machines, I always put tape too. And I never lick and stick. I don't lick any envelopes. Unlike Hubster, who will lick the bills. And I said, did you ever see that Seinfeld episode when George's fiance licked all the envelopes to her wedding invitations and died? Don't lick your envelopes. So I stick, if it has this, these have peel and stick. I peel and stick it, and then I add extra tape on the edges. All right, y'all get your numbers in. I'm going to count down. Okay, don't dilly dally dawdle or lollygag. Get your numbers in. I'm going to count down. Hi, Carol, by the way. Anybody else I missed coming in? I do go back and scrub through my chat to see who I missed. And if I, especially if you're new, I'll go follow you. If you have content, if you have any content. All right, I'm going to count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, a 1. Okay, here we go. First, 2 people closest to 28 without going over. 28 without going over. International only. 28. Oh, I'm sorry. 3 people. First 3 people closest. I forgot. I usually do 2. We're doing 3 this time. All right. 3 people without going over. 28. All right. Let's see what we got here. I think my mods are already. It looks like it might be Barbara. Barbara Chicken Pot Pie had 18. Let's see. Vale had 13. Let's see. I'm scrolling. All right. So, and Farah had 19. So I'm thinking it's Farah, Vale, and Barbara. Am I right? Oh, Devin. No, wait. Farah had, what did Farah have? Farah had 19. So I think it's Farah. I think it's Barbara, Vale, and Farah. Am I correct? Look, double check that again. Okay, so we got Barbara, Vale, and is it Farah? You don't see 19? She's run under Barbara Goehler. Faraehh. Right there. You don't see that? Oh, she removed her content? Oh, she removed it? Oh, okay. Well, see, it didn't remove for me. Okay. Well, then, so who's next? If she removed it. Okay. Thanks, Janet. You removed it. I'm not international. Okay. Well, just stay here. We're going to do U.S. in a minute, Farah. Okay. So does that mean it's Devin with 8? Okay. She removed it, Di. That's why I see it. Y'all don't see it. I'm on StreamYard. Okay, so Devin had 8. Okay, so there we go. So we have Devin, Vale, and Barbara, and I have all their addresses. All right, so now we're going to do US only. Hang on. Don't do anything till I type in go. So we're going to do USA only. 1 to 100. Now, Farah, I'm not probably saying that right. You can play now. We can play again. Okay. All right. Wait till I type in go. Same rules apply. You're welcome, Devin. Same rules apply. First 3 people closest to the new random.org number. Okay. We're going to put in a new number. Okay. I have them all made up. So, I thought it might be easier for y'all, I'll give y'all a second and I'll tape all these up on the sides here. There's more people in US. So I'll give y'all a second more. Okay. Well, where did my go? Go. There we go. It didn't go. There, now it went. There we go. Okay. All right. Okay, USA only, first 3 people closest without going over to a new random.org number. Let me bring my random.org back up. All right, we'll have it ready in just a minute. Sip of water. So, yeah. And I did get, Art Mingle did give me she didn't see that I asked her for her address because it didn't go through. So I did get Art Mingle, got her address. Let's see what other notes do I have here. Devin's birthday is February 20th. Who else do I have here? Anyway, I keep little post-it notes here for my reminders of names and stuff. All right, here we go. Everybody get your numbers. I'm going to count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. New number. First three people closest to 14. And if everybody went over 14 or two people didn't, I'll pick a new number. Y'all don't have to put in new numbers, but 14. I need three people 14 closest to 14 without going over 14 or under. And if everybody went over, I'll pick a new number. All right, let's see. 14. We have Sister with 10. I think we have Sister with 10. Sensible Creation says Sister. She has 10. So do I need to pick a new number? I think she's the only one. Okay, so I need to pick a new number. Okay, new number for two more people. Up 10. Okay, I'm going to pick a new number. Here we go again. 98. Two people closest to 98 without going over. 98. Okay, scrolling back. 98 without going over. Looking for the high numbers. Let's see. Tex had 73. Oh, Yvonne has 85. Oh, wait, here we go. Angie has 96. So I think Angie's going to be one with 96, and Jackie has 91. Is it Angie and Jackie? I think it's Angie. Angie had 96 and Jackie had 91. Is it 91? I'm scrolling down to see. Yeah, and Jackie had, it doesn't matter as long as we got 91. Okay, so there we go. Jackie, I have all these girls. I have all y'all's addresses. Jackie, Angie, and Sister. Sensible Creations. All right, there we go. So we got our giveaways done. Now let me go grab a disc or two just to show y'all. I know most of y'all seen them all. I'm gonna be this real quick. All right, I'm just going to pull 3 discs. I have a whole wall full of discs, but I pulled 3 to show y'all, and then I'll show y'all my collage red book that I've been working in that I wanted to finish last year, and I probably won't. I can't say I won't finish it this year, but so the discs are these 14-inch round wood, basswood, and so I'll do my collages on these. So there's that one. This is one of my favorites. I pulled a couple of my favorites here. And most of these are done with pour toast and then some collage soup. So these are the discs. And so I do the exact same type of collage, same materials, same matte medium, same gloss varnish, everything the same, except I put them in a journal. And then if I put it in a journal, then I'll move it over to Procreate to take the seam out of the middle so that I can make a print out of it. So, all right, let me scroll down here. Let's see where we are. Everybody's saying congratulations to each other. Did I say hi to you, Jane? Hi, Jane. Thank you, guys. And so the same kind of thing is in my art journal, and I skip around so that if you move around front, back, front, your spine will stay flatter. And speaking of journals, and just because I saw them both this morning, Pam and Di, Ginger Cat Lady, Pam and Di, Messy Di, are making fashion journals. Now you got to watch them they're in the middle of the night, people. You can of course watch their recordings, but anyway, they're doing fashion journals, fashions through the centuries or something like that. I'm not sure if they picked a century or they're doing all the centuries, but they're doing fashion journals. So anyway, let me show y'all. And when I do finish them, I do varnish the pages and I outline them with gold, sometimes silver, but I think in this case I did them all gold. So I'm just going to quickly do a flip through just to show y'all. It's the same kind of collage process, but it's instead of in a disc, it's in a journal. So I love this one. Creativity is making your flaws look intentional. And again, you know, when I finish them, there's a couple in here I haven't varnished, but most of them I varnish. So here's another one. And then, like I said, then I take a picture of it. I do all my photography on my phone. Then I send it over to Procreate and I get rid of the seam. And then it's one, you know, print, like full size print. So I love my space ones. They're my favorite. My time travelers and my space. They're my faves. This one, I made a print out of this one. Do I have one sitting here? Let's see. Do I have any left? I think I sent them all out, but I might see if I have one sitting here so y'all can see what I'm talking about. No, I don't think I do. Oh, wait, maybe I do. Is that one? No, I think I've sent them all out. I mean, they're in my computer. I print them out. I can print them out, but I don't have one. I don't have one handy that's printed out to show you. But I get rid of this here. Oh, wait, I did have it on my phone. Let's see. Or I had it on my iPad, maybe. Well, sometimes my iPad doesn't like to. It flashes out, flares out more. But let's give it a shot here. So, okay, so here we go. Here's the Easter Island head dies. All right, so here it is in a photograph, and it's flashed out. It's not, the colors aren't right or nothing, but just so I can show you. See how it has a seam down the middle because it's in this one I did in my abandoned books. So this one, if you want to see this kind of thing, this particular one, it's in my abandoned castles, which is in the playlist abandoned books. And so you got the seam down the middle. Oh, hang on. Don't want that. All right, so, but I put it in Procreate and then get rid of the seam. You can see a little bit of it here, but when I printed it out, you really couldn't see it. So let's see. Do I have okay, here's the other one. Here's this one. So here's this one. Again, the colors are not right because it's flashing out. Maybe I can turn the light down just a little. Oh, that's the sound. There we go. So there we go. So here it is, like here, although the colors are way brighter in here. And then I put it in Procreate and see how I get rid of the seam. That's the one you got. Okay, Shelly. So what you're seeing here is truer color. This is the truer color than my iPad with the light. Thank you, Tex. So, and again, I skip pages because that keeps the spine flat. And this one, I just love this one too. I took a walk in the woods and came out taller than the trees. This one is just got, this is just glued down. I haven't done anything else with it except glue these two angels down. That's all I've done on there. So it still needs work. This one we did at Christmas, or probably, did we do this last Christmas? I don't even know. Did we do this last? No, it has to be this year. Anyway, and then here's this guy, this time traveler guy. There's this portal right there. And then back over here, we got castles, we got dinosaurs, maps, ships, all kinds of things going. Then he's looking through here like, where do we want to go today? Where do we want to go today? And if you're an artist, you can go there any day. I should make a creepy bunny page. This one. Print, I mean. Then here's this one. There's my little lady here going to this city here. She just landed with her dog. Just going to that city. All right. Then there's this one, robots. And there's a whole world up here. Then there's a whole nother world under the sea here. There's a whole nother world under here. This one I did for time. What do you call it? Fall back, spring forward. This is how we do. This is how we do that. Spring forward, fall back. This is how we do it right here. Daylight saving time. This is really how daylight savings time works. In case y'all didn't know. Okay, there's my lemurs in the library, and these are a magazine image of lemurs that I completely painted over. So they're completely painted over to make them painted over. All right, and then this one, we did this one this last and see, it didn't quite dry right there. If it doesn't, when you put down varnish, you have to leave that open for like at least 24 hours. And this got a little bit right there, but I'll just go in there and fix it. But at the same time, you can't let your varnish not dry in the crevice, because then when you close it, it's going to stick right there. So we got these two time travelers right here. And yeah. See the upside down bat. We did this one on Halloween, or well, for Halloween. Okay, and then this one is not I just glued them down. They haven't got any more process than that. Then here's my little grandma in her mushroom tree houses. I know some of y'all don't like mushrooms. Look away. Avert your eyes. There's a mushroom forest here, people. Avert your eyes. I think that's all I got in this one. So anyway, and of course I have hundreds of these kind of pictures, and I've got them in here. I've got them on postcards. I've got them on the discs. But I wanted to finish this book last year, but it didn't get done. Maybe I'll get it done this year. So anyway, but we're going to work on either a disc or in that journal on Monday with my new Pour Toast collage ephemera fodder book. All right, let's come back to this for a few minutes. Let me zoom back in. Makes me want to dig through my magazine file, right? And hi, Lori, Painty Girl Lori. Painty Girl Lori is a streamer as well. Y'all follow her. Zoom in a little here. Let's see. Do I want to zoom in more? I could get out my pencils and start doing a little pencil just because. I got to decide on the copper, how I want to do the copper. And this shirt right here is going to be brown. So let's see if I can start with a tan color. Maybe that's too pink. I don't want that. This is a nice dark brown. Let's go ahead and do the wrinkles and some of that here. I need some green right in there. I want this shirt to be brown, because he's got a green vest on. And then, copper. What am I going to do for the copper? I don't have copper ink like I have the gold. If y'all haven't seen this gold, I have gold and silver in the mica, Kuretake mica gold. There is no shinier, brighter gold than the Kuretake mica gold. I'll show you. It ain't cheap. Now you're going to spend about $20 for this. And there's a silver too, but I want to show you this gold. Look at this. Look at that gold, baby. I do have copper glitter pen. That might work. I might do that, Justy. Maybe I'll do that. Copper glitter. Well, doesn't even have to be glitter. It could just be the Langau. Let's just get the Lang. Hang on, people. Let's just get the Lang gals out. Right? Hang on. Okay. Let's see what we got for the copper. Oh, and these, I pulled these out of Flow magazine. I was going to do these with the Langal. These little color by numbers. I think that'll be fun to do that on stream one day. So I stuck them in here. All right, here we go. We got gold, silver. Is there a copper though? Is there a copper one? I don't see a copper Langal gel pen. Tisk, tisk. I mean, there's, shades of brown and stuff, but I don't see a metallic copper. No, no, no. I could get out the glitter ones, but I didn't really, well, do I want a glitter one? I might have to go with the glitter. Here, let me get those out here. Y'all know the ones that my 100, and I did keep the packaging to show you of the glitter ones. These are the glitter ones. The A&N Art. That's not these. This is the Langal. And I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. My glitter ones are the AEN Art 100 glitter gel pens. Y'all know that big flappy. And somebody suggested cutting them apart. It was too wrinkly and buckly. I said no. I took them all out and I rubber banded them by colors. So let's see what we got. Here's a bronzy color. It's not as bronzy as I want. This one's too green. The other one's too green. This is as close as I can get, I think. Let's look at what it looks like. It's just okay. It's not, I don't know. It's not coppery enough. I want copper. So I don't know about that. There's orangey color, but it's still too, let's see. No, I don't know. There's an orangey color. Let's see here. That's better. That's probably the best. Maybe that one. It's filed with my orange ones. But they're all glitter. And I got rid of the packaging. All right, let's see. Do you have coppers? Yes, I have the Stickles, but I don't know if I really want. Stickles is a little too thick. It's kind of a brown copper, kind of a brown color. Here we go. There's a copper there. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I kind of want glitter, but not thick. Hi, Starla. Starla, we showed this earlier. I'm going to use it Monday. I'm going to collage on Monday. I'll probably use my matte medium, but I love this so much, Starla. Y'all look at the difference. Oh my gosh. Okay, who's texting me? Okay, it's family thing. Okay, let's see. So I might just go with this. Let's just see here. I'm just going to color a whole bracelet here, and we'll see what happens when I hold it up to the light. The other thing too, if y'all post anything on Instagram or on, social media, that anytime you do anything glittery, shiny, metallic, if you want it to show up in a picture, you've got to take your picture like this and then take an angle picture where you can see the shine or the glitter, because it just doesn't show up. But I'm liking that color. Okay, we're going to roll with this. Hi, Tina Art. Hi, Laura Jersey. Oh, thanks, Cap. Cap put the 100. I'm not sure how much they are now, but when I got those, they were like $10 for 100 or something like that. It's been a year or two. I don't know how long I've had these, but they were really inexpensive when they came out. All right, so let's go ahead and do some copper then. I'm just going to do the copper. I'm going to do these armbands and like metal, and then I might get in there with a one shade darker, a brown, because they're all glittery. So let me get a brown one out too to do to do a little bit of shading with it. Maybe that bronzy color I had out first, just to do a little bit of darker. We'll see. All right. Thanks everybody for being here. If y'all missed it, I'm coloring out of this book, Fantastic Creatures, that I got at Barnes Books a Million, and it's by Thunder Bay Press. No specific artist named. So I do want to, I'm not sure what I'm going to do in the background, but I am going to cut this down and mount it on black paper. I'll do that real quick here in a minute, just so y'all can see what it looks like when you mount, cut down any edge and put it on a black paper. It looks really good. If y'all want to see all my other coloring, just go look in my playlist. I got hundreds, literally hundreds of videos for coloring over the last years. And I pull out the 3-ring binder and stuff. I pull them out every month, every other month or something, just to show people if you're new. But I'm going to color this bracelet, then I'll turn it sideways so you can see the glitter in it. And then I should get some pencils out and do a little shading. I need to do their little eyes. I at least need to put a highlight in their eyes. Let's see here. So you can see their eyes real quick. I just did them green. So what you want to do though is if you want their pupils nice and black, because most color book line art is not black, it's dark gray. So I'm going to get in here with I use a Sharpie pen, nice and sharp, to do the eyes, the eyelashes, the pupils. And then I'll go in here and I'll do a highlight in here. All right, so I added the black to make their eyes stand out. And now I'm going to take, there, give them some life here. Okay. All right, let's go back. No, let me show you the glitter, the bronze. Oh, you like my Thanks, Jersey. I just sewed some heart beads on this stretchy elastic here. And then Denise gave me all the pink, and then I had this on earlier, but this, I can't wear this while I'm working. But I have 2 of these hair things, but I was going to wear them around my wrist, but I can't wear them in work. And then I also have my pink lights for Valentine's Day. Again, I don't put them out here because it's too distracting. But thank you for noticing, Jersey. All right, so let's see here. Let's do, this is going to be part of the metal. This is a nice copper color. I'm going to go ahead and go over this one thing here. So if we do go up to, depending on the weather, meet with the kids and go out to eat on this coming weekend, depending on the weather. I'll go to Books a Million, Barnes and Noble, and Blick if we go up there. Otherwise, it'll be another weekend because we don't want to walk around in the rain. Just saying, don't want to walk around in the rain. All right, let me get my green here. I want some of the green in here. For my birthday, get up to Blick's like once a year, sometime in February every year. See the glitter? Okay, so I'm going to get some on him. This little piece of metal here. I could do something on this arrow as well. These are very smooth. These are the best glitter pens I've ever used, and I'm not exaggerating. The ANAEN, and again, if Kat put a link in there, oh, she did. I saw. They are so smooth, and I've had these a while, and they're not drying out. They're still very juicy. Okay, so I want some copper down here in his arm. What do we call him? Vanguard? What was Van something? Anyway, we looked it up and I already forgot. I didn't write it down. Got to write everything down. So anyway, you can see how it's going to have the copper down in there. I do want to put some light brown tan something here. Let's see here. Do I want this color? Maybe. That's a little pink. It's a little too pink. That's too yellow. Need something in between. Let's see. What do I got up here? That's almost too, it's kind of too contrasty. Let's see. Maybe. That might be a good base. Let's go ahead and put that down. I'm going to go back with the brown to shade. Kind of like a linen color or something. And I think those are supposed to be little feathers or something off of his bow. Do I have anything in caps? Thank you, Riri, and hello. Doesn't matter if I'm going out of the lines. I'm getting ready to cut that off. So. Kind of make it look a little, maybe I'll make it like a little model-y looking, so it looks a little fabric-y. Let's do that. Let's make it look a little fabric. Okay, I'll let that sit a minute. Let's do a little bit more of the... And then I think I might do this armor silver, gray and silver. Maybe the belt is a different metal. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't match so much like color and stuff wise, but I would think that maybe the belt might be a different, like Almost it's not lead. A different metal than bronze. Okay, let's get some of that. Thanks, guys. Oh, I did want to get out some pencils and do a little bit of something with some pencils because I always finish everything up with pencils. But that's usually at the very, very end. And we usually run out of time. Some green right here. But I hope y'all have a nice Valentine's weekend. Hubster and I are the only reason we were going to do anything this weekend, not because of Valentine's, but for my get together with the kids for my birthday. Because only Denise got to come down because Hubster had a head cold and the kids had stuff to do, so we didn't make it this last weekend. That's got to be all the maybe just this one thing here will be coppery. So we wanted to do something this coming weekend because every day is Valentine's Day around here. That's what Hubster and I say to each other. All right, so there we go. Silver in there. Now let's go ahead and, let me hold it up so you can see there we go. See the glitter? There we go. No, I don't varnish my coloring pages. I don't spray them, varnish them. Now, let me back up. I will put a fixative on them if I use pan pastels. If I pan pastel, I do fixative them. But I never varnish my color book pages. All right, so let me go ahead and cut this down real quick. I could put a little bit of stickles. Let me put this lid back on. I could put a little bit of stickles in there, but usually I put the stickles after everything's completely done because you got to let it dry, you got to let it sit and dry. Just a tiny bit. Nope, I'll have to trim that with scissors because I already cut it and it doesn't want to fold. All right. All right, let me just trim these. Get a little bit of that white off because when I mount it on black, you're going to be able to see the white, little teeny white edge there. Okay, let's see. Let me get a piece of black cardstock. Usually just what I do is take, and again, I usually wait till I'm completely done before I do all this. Because if I put tape on the back here now, which I'm going to do anyway, but I'll just put it up here in the corners. Because if you put tape and tape it down now, if you color on this side where the tape is, you're going to have the dent of the tape. But it's going to be up here in these corners right now, so I'm just going to tape it down. Just like, what do you call it? I'm not going to have to color. So there we go. And then what I do is I'll take a white or a silver or something. Let's see, here's a white. And I'll write, or a pencil, it doesn't matter. But then I'll flip it and write, fantastic, whatever it is, so that I'll know after I put it in and it's just, there's no artist, so it's just Thunder Bay Press. So that when it goes in my binder, I'll know, what book it was out of. All right, so let's see here. Let me do just a little just a little bit of pencil shading. Let me just grab my. Oh, I did do one other thing here to show y'all. It's still drying. I don't trust that it's completely dry yet, but I did varnish. I did varnish my little cover for my Tandy Arts journal that I'm started on Monday. So, all right, let's just grab these things. See what we got in the, as Denise called it, the crap pencil tray. They're all my Prismacolors, but just because they're in a tray. All right, let's get a sienna brown and a dark brown and just do a little bit here and there. And then I'll add a little bit of copper stickles. Of a brown in here. I got to get out. Might have to get out my pencil. Oh, here's a brown. That's black. Oh, it'll work. Something a little darker. And yeah. Thank you, Pam. We did that on Monday. It's as far as we really got. All right. So what I'm going to want to do is I'm just going to want to, because y'all know I love me some high contrast. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of dark. Darker. Give it some dimension, more dimension. And you could do more with the, what do you call it, the markers too. But y'all know I love me some Prismacolors. Just do his shirt here. I'm going to take the sienna. Let me sharpen this. So there's a little start of some shading for his shirt, and the color's a little off. Let's see, maybe I got it a little too bright. Looks the color's a little off. Yeah, that's a little better. And then I'm going to take the sienna and do just a little bit in the hair here. I mean, this kind of stuff, let me zoom in. This really does make a difference when you add these details. You wouldn't think it would, but it does. Okay. I'll try to keep my hand out of the way. Let's do a little bit of the hair. She has a hair coming down off of her face there. So you can see that you can do more and more with the markers, but y'all know I use those more as a base than a final layer, if you will. So you can see how it's going there. See the difference that makes? Like here's with no shading here and shading here. So yeah, just start there. And then of course any of the little leather pieces in here can get more shading. All right, let me go ahead and back out so y'all can see the whole thing. There we go. So you can see where I'm starting to shade on that shirt there. And the same thing with, let me see if I have a dark green handy here, like olive green. And that might be too gray. And I have all my pencils in cases. These are just my handy leftover ones. All right. So then, like for instance, here on her, what were they called? That Van something here. Let me go back here. It should be still there. VAM braces. VAM braces. VAM braces. And then the legging ones are called greaves. So this is their VAM braces. So you can see when we start adding shading, the difference that makes. See that? There, there. All right, guys. Well, I guess I'll let y'all go. It's almost 11. And I hope y'all enjoyed the little giveaway for Valentine's Day and the Valentine's Day couple of weeks that we've been doing giveaways. And oh, I want to do a little copper stickles. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. Let's put a little bit of stickles on here somewhere. All right, let's do a little stickles. Do you ever shade their faces with all the time, Justy. I just hadn't got to it today. All the time. I'll shade the whole thing some. Yeah. Let me see. Let's do something here. Let's see. Let me get a henna or a nectar. There's a peach. I really want nectar. Do I have a nectar right here? There we go. Probably not going to be able to see it much. I'll try to do a little bit here. Can you see any of that? Do a little over here on her face. Okay. Thank you, Riri. All right, let me find something that I can do with the stickles. Let's just do a little bit of something, something. Let's do a little, let's see, her bodice here. And maybe a band of on her armband there. Could do a little bit on her. Celtic knot armband here. And around her, oh, this is not his greaves, his vam, whatever. I already forgot it again. Let's put a little on his armband or his arm guard. Now I can't work on this now until this dries because I'll be the first one to drag my arm through this. I'll hold it up here just a second. But you want to put stickles on at the very end. Because you got to let it dry. Let's see, maybe a little bit right in here. And maybe right along those cuffs. All right, we'll stop there. It wants to flash out. Okay. So there we go. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Got some ideas, some tips and techniques and tricks. Thanks, guys. And thanks, Terry, for always doing the prompts. If y'all missed Terry Brett, go Terry Brett's prompts. I showed them earlier. Go over and follow Terry. Catacomic 64 is Tina. Go follow, and if y'all missed it, go back and watch the first few, 15 minutes of the stream so that you can get links and, Cat's real good about, Cheshire Cat's real good about putting in links. And thanks, guys. It's, I like I said, just wanted to do something with the markers. Now I got to go in and shade. And when I finish it, I'll post it on Instagram along with the picture of the cover here. All right. And Starla, thanks again. It's heavy. It's actually heavy. A heavy glue stick. Thank you, Starla. All right, guys. Y'all have a great rest of your week. Hi, BDI Beth. Anybody else I missed? Let's see, Miriam. I said hi to Miriam, I think. I hope y'all have a great rest of your week and a nice Valentine's. If you don't celebrate Valentine's, go make yourself a Valentine. Go make yourself a big heart and glitter it up and give yourself a hug. All right. Yes, these are alcohol markers. Alcohol markers, Vale. All right, guys. Y'all have a great rest of your week. All right. God bless. Bye.